I'm back out on the bike. I'm so friggin' happy. Oh, you got no idea. It's been almost a month since I've been able to ride. And turns out, I finished the bike up today, and the afternoon is beautiful. So, I thought I'd take her out and let you guys see her after the installation that I just did. What's up? I'm Jim. Welcome back to J Street Moto. Welcome to the channel if it's your first time. After a lot of time in the garage, I'm out on the maiden voyage on my 24 Road Glide after I have installed the RF7 inverted front forks, triple trees, wheels, front rotors, and calipers, all provided by SuperGear Performance. I did not video the last, let's call it the last 5% when I was bleeding the brakes. I did not video that. I did video installing one of the calipers and installing the brackets on the bottom of the forks, and I'll drop video of all that kind of throughout here. And while I'm doing that, I'll tell you all about any pitfalls that I ran into. Specifically, when you mount the brackets to the bottom of the forks, there's a bolt that goes, it's a weird pattern, there's a bolt that goes kind of inboard towards the wheel, and it's impossible to get to if you try to install the bracket after you've put the front wheel on the bike. So I had to take the front wheel off, rotate the fork so that I could get to that hole, and even then it was still a bear to get a wrench on it. I had to use a ball head Allen wrench to be able to get in there and actually get the thing tightened up. The good news is it's only torqued to 62 inch-pounds, which is almost nothing, honestly. If you know kind of what it feels like, you can do it by hand. You don't have to. 62 inch-pounds is not a lot, in other words. But that was really the only challenge with getting the brackets installed. I did make a video showing you how to do the initial setup on these forks, because they have adjustments. Both forks have an adjustment for preload, or what I call sag, or what they call sag, and the clutch side is for your compression. The throttle side is for your rebound. And I showed y'all, I walked you through the procedure they have for setting up your preload. And then they also recommended that you just start out your first couple of rides with the compression and the rebound set in the middle of what they're capable of doing. And so that's where I have them right now. This is not going to be a video talking about how those feel. Really, I just wanted to get out and tell you all it was done. Really wanted to just ride the damn bike. And I wanted to take it to one of my favorite places to take pictures of the bike and put it up there so that y'all could see what it looked like after the installation was done. That's really what this video is. It's more a reveal and very early initial impressions of how all this stuff is working together. I don't think I'm going to have time today. I've got other stuff going on, but I don't think I'm going to have time today to get out and really kind of rip on her so that I can tell you whether or not I feel any difference in the weight of the wheels and that kind of thing. I can tell you this, the radial calipers absolutely feel different than the stock calipers that come on the motorcycle. And everything I read said that they would, but they feel more, feels like you have more control with them. It's hard to explain. If you know what I'm talking about and you've ridden a bike with radial calipers before, drop it down in the comments and see if you can explain it any better. But it's just, for me, it's hard to explain. They feel different. We're going to go up here and hopefully I catch it before the sun runs out. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to go in here and go up to the top. Where are you going, dude? These forks are, they're about 3/4 of an inch longer, so I don't know if I would say that it feels like I'm riding a 1/over setup, but it's certainly, the front end feels slightly higher than it did before I did the install. I'll know more if this is going to be an issue or not. I'll know more when I take the bike out on the roads that I do triple digits on and can tell you whether or not it messes with the aerodynamics. So we're here, we're where I wanted to be in order to show you the bike. I think they look good. Let me know what you think. Honestly, I'm interested in your opinion. I think they look fantastic. There'll be links for everything I put on the bike down in the description. They are affiliate links, so if you go there and use my code, you can save some money if you decide you want to buy something. This is not going to be the only video I make about these forks. My plan is to go out and ride with them like this, with them in the initial setup, and see how they affect the aerodynamics of the bike. Then I intend to just mess with one side, like change the compression, and do it in very drastic ways so that I can see what effect it actually has. And then put it back to the middle and change the rebound so that I'm feeling what each one of them does independently when the other side is constant. I intend to do that, and then I will dial them in for my riding, see what I need to do for, you know, kind of how I like to ride. That's what I intend to do. Let me know what you think. I think the wheels look fantastic. I did leave the fender off, and I left it off because I wanted to be able to showcase kind of how the front end looks between the forks and all of that, and you can see the top. This is what your front end is going to look like up top in your cockpit, so to speak. I hope you can see it. I hope I'm pointing the camera at it. That's what it's going to look like. You lose the nacelle, and it cleans it up. It opens it up. I really kind of dig it. I like the way it looks. I can tell you already, with them in the initial setting position, or the initial settings that they come with, or that you're supposed to start out with, I can tell you right now, that rides very much like your stock setup. I'm getting the same amount of nosedive when I really grab the front brake. When it recovers from that, it's recovering about as quickly as the stock setup did. So I think all of that's, I think the way it is in the middle, if you've got a regular front end right now, if you were to ride it the way I've got it set up right now, you would not be able to tell the difference. And then if you decided, hey, you know, I want it to be a little more cushy for me because I'm going to go longer distances and I want it to cut down on some of the vibration in my hands, or I want it to ride just a little less aggressive, you can adjust it. You can increase your, I'm guessing you would increase your compression, which will allow the fork to actuate more, and you would decrease your rebound, which would slow the fork's return to its static or neutral position. If you wanted to ride it and it be more aggressive, you would increase your rebound and decrease your compression, or leave your compression the same. It depends. You would probably find, I think I'm going to end up finding my ideal compression and then adjusting the rebound there. But yeah, I just wanted to get out for a quick ride, give y'all my initial impressions riding the bike for the first time in a month with this outstanding front end on it, and let you see it, let you kind of see the whole bike put together. Thank you for watching. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, click the notification bell, share it with your friends. All that stuff's absolutely free to you, and it does help the channel. No matter what you do, always ride safe.